Welcome to the Senior Health video. This video will talk about 9 early Sjogren's warning signs you must catch before it's too late. Have you ever felt tired, confused, or strangely unwell and wondered if your body was trying to tell you something important? Many people across the United States brush off early symptoms like dry eyes, dry mouth, nerve tingling, or sudden dizziness, and they assume it is age stress or a bad night of sleep. But what if these small issues are not small at all? What if they are early signals of something your body has been fighting in silence? This is where the danger truly begins, because autoimmune damage can build quietly long before anyone realizes what is happening. Imagine waking up day after day feeling more drained, more foggy, and less like yourself, and you keep convincing yourself that it is nothing serious. Yet deep inside your immune system may be turning against parts of your body without making any loud noise. The truth is that many early autoimmune symptoms go unnoticed even when they are happening right in front of you. And when they involve your eyes, mouth, nerves, or vital systems, the impact can slowly reshape your daily life. So you might ask yourself this: what if the dryness, the fatigue, the nerve tingling, or the odd shifts in your energy are not random at all? What if they are early pieces of a puzzle that no one has helped you put together? Understanding these signs is not about fear. It is about clarity, control, and catching something early enough to protect your long-term health. And that is exactly what you are about to learn, because this video will guide you through the earliest signs of a hidden autoimmune condition that often goes undiagnosed for years. You will see what these symptoms mean, why they happen, and how recognizing them now can change everything. Stay with this video because the answers you have been searching for may finally make sense. Number 1, fatigue and brain fog. When the earliest signs of an autoimmune condition begin to appear, they rarely announce themselves with dramatic symptoms. Instead, they slip quietly into your daily routine, and one of the first changes you may notice is persistent fatigue that feels deeper than being tired from a busy week. This kind of exhaustion lingers even after a full night of sleep, and it can make simple tasks feel strangely difficult. Alongside it, many people experience brain fog, where concentration fades, memory feels slower, and you struggle to stay mentally sharp. What makes this even more confusing is that these symptoms often appear long before anything obvious seems wrong, which causes many people in the United States to overlook them. As your immune system becomes more active, it can trigger low-grade inflammation that disrupts energy production and cognitive clarity, and this is why the fatigue feels different from normal tiredness and why the fog does not lift with rest. Scientific studies continue to show that early autoimmune inflammation can affect the brain and energy pathways even before other organs show trouble. Many viewers describe how they felt drained for months, yet every test looked normal, and they were told to reduce stress or drink more water. But deep inside, something more complex was beginning to form. To manage this stage, you need awareness and practical support. Staying hydrated, eating balanced meals rich in protein, and prioritizing steady sleep can help your body stay stable while you seek medical guidance. If you feel like your mind is dimming or your energy is slipping faster than it should, it is worth paying close attention, because early recognition can change everything. A woman from Ohio once shared that her brain fog became so strong she forgot her usual exit on the highway and only later discovered the real cause. But only knowing this is not enough, because there is another sign that can be even more dangerous, and it often appears next. Number 2, dry eyes and dry mouth. As the fatigue and brain fog begin to build, something even more noticeable can appear next, and it often catches people by surprise. Many viewers suddenly realize that their eyes feel gritty, irritated, or unusually sensitive to light. Others notice that their mouth feels strangely dry, even right after drinking water. These symptoms may seem simple at first, yet they can be powerful early indicators, because dry eyes and dry mouth occur when your immune system begins to interfere with the glands that keep your eyes and mouth comfortable. This dryness goes far beyond normal thirst or a long day in the sun. It can blur your vision, make blinking uncomfortable, or even disrupt your sleep when you wake up several times at night searching for water. When your mouth does not produce enough saliva, it becomes harder to swallow, speak clearly, or enjoy your meals. Some people in the United States describe biting the inside of their cheeks more often, or feeling like their mouth is coated with cotton. What makes this so concerning is that the dryness grows slowly and quietly, which makes many people ignore it for months. Scientific research shows that early autoimmune activity can reduce moisture in these glands long before other tests appear abnormal, which is why this symptom is often the first clear clue that something deeper is happening. A helpful step is to stay hydrated, use artificial tears, choose sugar-free lozenges, and avoid excessive caffeine since it can worsen dryness. Pay attention if you feel that your eyes burn more, or your mouth feels dry immediately after waking, because early detection gives you a better chance to protect your overall comfort and long-term health. One viewer from Texas shared that her dry eyes became so constant, she started carrying a small bottle of drops everywhere, and only later understood what her body had been trying to tell her. But knowing this alone is still not enough, because another sign can bring even greater challenges, and it often follows next. Number 3, joint pain and stiffness. After the dryness begins to interfere with your daily comfort, another sign often steps forward and becomes impossible to ignore. Many people notice joint pain and stiffness that feels unusual for their age or lifestyle, and it can appear even if you have never struggled with joint problems before. This discomfort often starts in the small joints of the hands, wrists, or knees, and it may feel worse in the morning or after sitting still for too long. What makes this symptom especially important is that it does not behave like typical soreness from exercise or aging. Instead, it arrives with a deeper heaviness and a sense that your joints are not moving the way they used to. As your immune system becomes more active, it can create quiet inflammation that settles inside the joints, and this can limit mobility, weaken your grip, and interfere with household activities that once felt simple. Some viewers describe feeling as if their fingers are stiff wooden or slow to bend when they wake up. Others explain that everyday tasks like opening a jar, carrying groceries, or typing for long hours become unexpectedly difficult. Clinical studies confirm that early autoimmune activity can mimic other joint conditions, which is why so many people are misdiagnosed or told their symptoms are nothing more than mild arthritis. Supporting your joints during this stage requires a combination of gentle movement, hydration, and foods that naturally reduce inflammation, such as salmon berries, olive oil, and leafy greens. Light stretching, warm compresses, and steady physical activity can also improve circulation and reduce stiffness throughout the day. If you begin to feel persistent discomfort or stiffness that does not match your age or routine, it is important to listen to those early signals, because joint symptoms rarely appear without reason. A man from Colorado once shared that he ignored his morning stiffness for almost a year until his hands felt too tight to grip his coffee mug, and that moment finally pushed him to seek answers. But knowing this alone is still not enough, because the next sign reaches even deeper and can affect your daily life in unexpected ways. Number 4, dry skin and genital dryness. As joint pain and stiffness begin to shape your daily routine, another warning sign can quietly emerge, and it often feels far more personal. Many people start to notice dry skin that becomes tight, itchy, or unusually sensitive, no matter how much lotion they use. This dryness can appear on the arms, legs, face, or even across the entire body, and it often feels worse during the night or after a warm shower. What makes this symptom so important is that the dryness is not just a surface issue. It can be a reflection of deeper immune changes affecting your moisture-producing glands. Alongside skin dryness, a more sensitive topic can appear, and many people hesitate to talk about it even with their doctors. Genital dryness becomes a real issue, especially for women, and it can lead to discomfort, irritation, and even pain during intimacy. This is not only physically troubling, but emotionally draining, because it can affect confidence, relationships, and overall well-being. Many viewers describe feeling confused or embarrassed, wondering why their body seems to be changing without explanation. What they do not realize is that early autoimmune activity can disrupt the delicate tissues that rely on steady moisture to stay healthy and comfortable. Research shows that these dryness symptoms often appear early, even before laboratory tests detect anything abnormal. Supporting your skin and overall comfort during this period involves hydration, gentle skincare, fragrance-free moisturizers, and avoiding harsh soaps that strip the natural barrier. For intimate dryness, options like water-based lubricants, vaginal moisturizers, and open communication with a partner can make a significant difference. If you begin to notice dryness that feels new, intense, or unexplainable, it is important to understand that your body may be signaling a deeper issue. A woman from Florida shared that she ignored her dryness for years, believing it was simply part of aging until the discomfort became too strong to ignore and her doctor finally uncovered the real cause. But just understanding this is not enough because the next symptom reaches into your nerves and brings challenges that can be even more unsettling. Number 5, peripheral neuropathy. As dryness begins affecting your daily comfort, a deeper and more unsettling sign can begin to surface, and it often catches people off guard. Many viewers start to notice tingling numbness or burning sensations in their hands, feet, or legs, and these sensations can appear suddenly or build slowly over time. What makes this symptom especially alarming is that it feels different from ordinary pins and needles. Instead, it brings a persistent buzzing weakness or loss of sensation that does not match your activity or age. This can interfere with simple tasks like holding a pen, walking long distances, or even feeling temperature changes. Peripheral neuropathy develops when the immune system begins to disturb the nerves responsible for movement and sensation. This disruption creates mixed signals that leave you feeling uncomfortable, unbalanced, or uncertain about your steps. Some people describe waking up with a heavy numbness in their feet, while others explain that their fingertips feel dull, as if they are wearing invisible gloves. Medical studies show that early autoimmune activity can damage nerve pathways even before other organs show clear signs, which is why this symptom must never be ignored. To support your nerves during this stage, focus on stable blood sugar, healthy fats like avocados and almonds, and foods rich in B vitamins, such as eggs and spinach. Gentle stretching, warm foot baths, and wearing supportive shoes can also ease discomfort and improve circulation. Pay careful attention if you begin to lose sensation or if walking feels slightly different, because nerve symptoms are often one of the earliest clues that something deeper is happening. A viewer from Arizona once shared that she kept dropping her keys without understanding why, and it was only after weeks of numbness that she began searching for answers. But knowing this alone is still not enough, because the next sign reaches into your body's automatic systems and can create complications you might never expect. Number 6, autonomic dysfunction. As nerve tingling and numbness begin shaping your daily awareness, another warning sign can rise to the surface, and it often feels even more confusing because it affects the automatic systems your body usually controls without effort. Many people begin experiencing rapid heartbeats, sudden dizziness, or lightheadedness, especially when standing up from a chair or getting out of bed. Others notice changes in their ability to sweat, either sweating far too much during mild activity or barely sweating at all, even in warm weather. These shifts may seem random at first, but they can be early markers of your immune system interfering with the autonomic nervous system, which manages your heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, and temperature regulation. When this system becomes disrupted, everyday moments can start feeling unpredictable. You may stand up and instantly feel your vision dim or your body sway. You may notice your heart racing during normal tasks like walking to the kitchen or climbing just a few steps. Some people describe digestive slowdowns, bloating, nausea, or alternating constipation and discomfort because the nerves guiding the digestive tract are no longer working smoothly. Studies across the United States show that autonomic dysfunction can appear early in autoimmune conditions, sometimes years before a formal diagnosis is made, which is why recognizing these signs is so important. To support your body during this phase, focus on hydration, balanced electrolytes, compression socks during long days, and slow transitions from sitting to standing. Eating smaller meals can also ease digestive stress and help your system stay steady. If you notice these symptoms happening repeatedly, take them seriously because they rarely appear without an underlying cause. One viewer from Michigan shared that she fainted briefly after standing up too quickly and later realized her racing heartbeat had been happening for months before she sought medical help. But knowing this alone is still not enough, because the next sign reaches even further into your daily comfort and can reveal another layer of hidden disruption that many people never expect. Number 7, digestive involvement. When the autonomic nerves begin to misfire, it does not take long before your digestive system starts sending its own signals, and these changes often feel so common that many people never question them. Yet one of the earliest and most overlooked signs is digestive disruption that appears without a clear reason. You may begin noticing bloating, nausea, stomach pressure, or unpredictable bowel movements, and these shifts do not respond well to simple fixes like drinking more water or avoiding certain foods. What makes this symptom meaningful is that it appears when your immune system interferes with the nerves that guide your stomach and intestines, which slows digestion and alters the natural rhythm of your gut. As this imbalance grows, you might feel full unusually fast during meals or struggle with alternating constipation and discomfort even when your diet has not changed. Some viewers describe feeling as if their stomach has forgotten how to move food normally, while others explain that meals they once enjoyed suddenly feel heavy, exhausting, or difficult to tolerate. Digestive changes like these are often blamed on stress or aging in the United States, yet they can be an early clue that the messages traveling between your brain and your digestive organs are being disrupted by underlying inflammation. Medical research shows that autoimmune conditions can weaken gastric motility by affecting the vagus nerve, which plays a major role in how your stomach empties and how smoothly your intestines function. To support your digestion during this stage, focus on smaller meals, warm foods, gentle hydration, and fiber sources like oatmeal, blueberries, and cooked vegetables, which are easier for your system to process. Ginger tea, probiotics, and steady movement, like walking after meals, can also calm irritation and help digestion flow more naturally. If your stomach starts behaving differently in ways that feel new, intense, or persistent, it is worth paying close attention because your body may be alerting you to deeper changes. One viewer from California shared that she felt bloated after every meal for months and believed it was simply age until the symptoms grew so persistent that she finally sought help. But knowing this alone is still not enough, because the next sign affects a part of life most people never expect until it becomes impossible to ignore. Number 8, bladder dysfunction. As digestive changes begin affecting your comfort, another warning sign can appear lower in the body, and many people do not connect it to an autoimmune process. One of the earliest and most misunderstood symptoms is bladder dysfunction, which can quietly disrupt your daily rhythm. You may notice difficulty starting urination, a weak stream, or the constant feeling that your bladder never fully empties. Others experience the opposite, with sudden urges, frequent trips to the bathroom, or waking up multiple times at night even when fluid intake is normal. These changes often feel embarrassing or inconvenient. So many people ignore them, but they can signal that the nerves controlling the bladder are being affected by underlying inflammation. When the immune system interferes with bladder signals, the muscles responsible for releasing and holding urine stop working smoothly. This can create pressure discomfort or a lingering heaviness in the lower abdomen. Some viewers describe feeling as if their bladder has a mind of its own, while others explain that they constantly search for restrooms when running errands or traveling. Research shows that autoimmune activity can disrupt the communication between the brain and the bladder, which makes everyday moments unpredictable and frustrating. These bladder changes can also impact sleep, emotional well-being, and overall confidence, especially when they appear suddenly or without a clear explanation. To support your bladder during this stage, prioritize hydration in small, steady amounts, reduce bladder irritants like caffeine, citrus drinks, and carbonated beverages, and practice timed bathroom visits to retrain your bladder rhythm. Pelvic floor exercises can also strengthen control and reduce urgency over time. If you notice repeated episodes of urgency difficulty or incomplete emptying, do not dismiss them because your body may be signaling something deeper. A viewer from New York once shared that she planned her entire day around bathroom access, and only after months of frustration did she discover what was truly behind her symptoms. But knowing this alone is still not enough because the next sign often reveals why so many people struggle to get a clear diagnosis, and it may change the way you look at these symptoms forever. Number 9, diagnostic challenges and essential testing. After bladder symptoms begin to interfere with your daily routine, a deeper challenge emerges, and it does not come from your body alone. One of the most frustrating and dangerous parts of this condition is how difficult it can be to diagnose, especially in the early stages. Many people across the United States spend months or even years searching for answers because their symptoms appear slowly one by one and often look like unrelated issues. Fatigue is blamed on stress. Dry eyes are blamed on aging. Joint pain is blamed on mild arthritis. Nerve tingling is blamed on circulation. Digestive changes are blamed on diet. Bladder symptoms are blamed on hydration. Each piece seems harmless until you place them together and see the bigger picture. The real problem is that even the medical tests used to confirm this autoimmune condition can fail to detect it at first. The SSA and SSB antibodies, which doctors rely on, can be completely normal in many people during the early phase. The ANA test may appear weak or borderline, and some individuals test negative for years, even while their symptoms grow stronger. This is why so many patients feel dismissed or misunderstood when they finally seek help. Research shows that early autoimmune activity can hide beneath the surface with lab results that look normal despite clear clinical signs. Because of this, many experts recommend requesting a full evaluation, including tear production tests, salivary flow assessments, and modern early detection panels, sometimes called an early Sjogren's profile, which can reveal changes long before traditional markers rise. If you are experiencing multiple symptoms from the earlier sections, it is important not to accept vague explanations. Bring a detailed list of what you feel when it started and how it changes throughout the day. Ask your doctor specific questions about testing options and request follow-up evaluations, even if the first results are unclear. One viewer from Illinois shared that she tested negative 3 times over 2 years until a specialist finally repeated the right test at the right moment and everything became clear. But knowing this alone is still not enough, because the most important step comes after awareness, and it determines how you protect your health from this moment forward. As you reach the end of this journey, you have uncovered how subtle symptoms like fatigue, dryness, nerve tingling, digestive shifts, and bladder changes can quietly signal deeper immune activity. Understanding these signs gives you power, because early awareness allows you to take control long before complications appear. The most important truth is this: you are not alone and your symptoms are not imagined. Your body speaks in small patterns, and you now know how to recognize them with clarity and confidence. If you see yourself in any of these signs, do not wait. Support your body with steady hydration, balanced meals, gentle movement, and consistent rest while speaking with a healthcare professional who will truly listen to you. Even simple steps like tracking your symptoms, asking for specific tests, and following up when something does not feel right can make a life-changing difference. Many people across the United States only reach answers after years of frustration, yet you now have the advantage of understanding what others often miss. Take a deep breath, because there is real hope. With knowledge, attention, and early action, you can protect your energy, comfort, and long-term well-being starting today. You are stronger than your symptoms, and every small choice brings you closer to feeling like yourself again. In the next video, you will discover more practical tools and food-based strategies to support your immune system and strengthen your daily health in ways that are simple and effective. Before you go, make sure you save this video so you can revisit the signs whenever you need clarity. And if you want more reliable health guidance designed for seniors and families who want to stay informed, click subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest medical insights and wellness tips. Your health matters, and you deserve the best information to protect it every single day.